matter what it is, when you put that foot in the ground, pressure is going to bottleneck up through that column. That column needs to operate. It needs to behave in a very similar manner, pretty much every single step. When it loads, it sets a bow. So this bow is going to be this, picture a spiral staircase. It's going to turn down, back, and out. So your shin compartment, your thigh compartment, your torso, the upper limb, they all swivel down, back, and out as pressure loads. So when you put that foot in the ground, your foot's going to hold inside ankle bone high. Take that joystick analogy we talked about. The foot holds still so the column can do the movement.
Right.
So your foot kind of platforms down. It holds this inner ankle bone high shape. The easiest way I could probably describe the inner ankle bone high shape is a half dome arch structure. So just look at the natural design of the foot. Notice how like the inside from like the big toe to the heel is kind of like straight. It's like a cliff side. And then the toe is almost Wi-Fi signal down to the pinky toe. It's like a cascade.
Right.
So you want to sort of be stronger on that outer corner of the foot. And so you'll really be popping up a half dome arch structure so you don't collapse. Your foot's an arch in a sense, right? Arches aren't meant to collapse. The foot holds a certain shape. Now this shin compartment, thigh compartment, torso, upper limb, they can all do this bowing action where they're going to spiral. And that's where you mentioned the industry or training. It was all single plane, single range cadaver science.
Very linear.
Very linear. So you get one plane, one range on one plane, flexion, extension, abduction, adduction. Whereas real movement, actual movement through observation of a body moving that thing that the musculoskeletal system moves, which is pressure, that thing is absent from cadaver science. So when there's a dead body on a table, you're moving it up and down on a certain plane. It's like, oh, mark that down as flexion, mark that down as extension. Now you stand up and you go to train that. Well, I think what the missing piece there was, with the cardiovascular system, it's easy to know what is being moved. It's the blood. You can touch it, you could see it. The pulmonary, same thing, right? We can see the lungs expand. Digestive, we watch the food track through the system, but musculoskeletal is like, well, I can't really see that pressure. I can't really touch it. So it just goes undiagnosed. It goes unobserved.